Tellemtribe Tarot, daily readings for my tribe. Subscribe to my channel.
Peace, Gemini. I am Cherokee with Tellemtribe Tarot, coming to you with another reading. Take what resonates and leave behind what doesn't. Booking a personal reading with me is quite simple. The link is in the description. If the reading resonates, that's beautiful. If it doesn't, it wasn't for you. But definitely take the advice that you see fit and use it to make the best decisions for yourself. Now, Gemini, I feel like somebody is just wanting your attention and expectations. Don't seek anyone's approval. Somebody wants your attention. So it could be that, and you see how this person is in like a dark area and they're just paying attention to what's around them and just not caring about what's in the shadows, paying attention to the scent of the rose. The light in the forest is the person themselves, the light that you created on that solid foundation, and just making sure that you're engulfed in your energy and listening to your soul, listening to your mind and the things that you want. But somebody wants your attention, and I feel like you might have withdrawn your attention from someone or a situation because they may not have saw you in the light that you saw yourself. So they saw you in a way, but they didn't see you completely, and you just felt like they didn't deserve to be there. And that's number 12. That could be read as 3. So it could be that they were somebody that you were cool with, that you were trying to kick it with, that turned into something more, and now it's something less. And then also for yourself, Gemini Phoenix, how's that for a happily ever after? Rising from the ashes. 9, coming to fruition, bringing things into fruition, attaining what you want. When you look in the mirror, what do you desire? What is it that you want? When I book readings with people, I always try to get y'all to see your true power, because that's what it's about. Feeling that power and that motivation to take a hold of your life and use the tarot to get up off your ass and make your own decisions and take your life by the horns and really go get what you deserve. Because if you sit and you wait on people to validate you, or for a situation to go in a way that you anticipated when you first started the situation, it could put you right back down into the ground where you're just like feeling your way out. But you notice like these two people are on the same vibe. Like once you rise from the ashes, you light your candle and your fire wherever you go. And if the light is too bright for whoever is around, they're not supposed to be getting that light. If they're not inspired by your light and they're intimidated by your light, they're either going to try to put your light out, or they're going to try to compete with your light, try to shine brighter than you, not realizing that light is light, goddammit. The more light, the better. You know what I'm saying? Or they're just going to look at you in a way that they just do not comprehend. And that's what happens a lot of the times when you're around people that don't understand you. You know, they end up hating you or despising you, or in the best case scenario, loving you and being inspired by you. And that's what we want in the long run. But at the end of the day, focus on yourself. So if you're not received well, that shit don't matter anyways. And then the third one I'm gonna pull is Voyage. You already have all the answers, but you here for the answers though. Why you second guessing yourself, Gemini? Don't do that. But I know you have your life mapped out for you. I know you have your day, your week, your month, your year. Some of you have a 3-month plan. Some of you are devising a plan, and you're making sure that things are in the way that you see them. Like you want to see things visually, you have to map it out. You just have to make sure you can see it. So even if you deviate from it a little bit, you have that confirmation that this is the blueprint of how you want things to do. So you might be traveling soon, Gemini. You might be traveling right now as you're watching this, on the go, on the plane, on the boat, you know, on the helicopter. It's loud as hell on the helicopter. I don't think you're watching this on the helicopter, but you might be on a freaking just on some kind of holiday watching this. So more power to you being on the holiday and all that. But those are the messages that I have for you personally right now, Gemini, and what you should be focused on. Focus on not dimming your light for people. I feel like you may have done that recently, or you may have gotten tempted or almost drawn back into doing that. A habit that you may be trying to break. And in the process of healing, sometimes you take a couple steps back, but it's for a giant leap forward. So don't beat yourself up if you did some shit that you outgrown. Don't do it. Don't do it to yourself. All right. So let's see what's happening with you in love, Gemini. Spirit, please provide me with the guided messages for Gemini in love. Like, what the hell is going on? Like, what's really good? Tell me what's going on. What's going on, Gemini? You want to know something. You want to know something right now. I got you. All right, so we have the King of Pentacles. We starting it off nice and easy. So Gemini, there's somebody that you might be messing with or dating or considering. I don't want this shit to fall. Well, let it fall as it should. So there's somebody that you might be dating that really loves to plan. Like, this person is like an organized someone who is just obsessed with organization, and the day that you met them, they just make you feel like everything around you is messy as shit. They know how to put things together. They know how to put themselves together really well. We're not going to put a sex on this. This is just this person. So you can apply the gender or not as you see fit. But this person, they put themselves together really well. Or this person could be coming towards you and you ain't link up with them yet. But they just love to see things in its place, and they love to watch things grow. So this is somebody that's very encouraging. They love to encourage you. They love to invest. So this is someone who may have said to you that I want to invest in you in any way that you would allow me to, and that shit kind of turn you on. You know what I'm saying, Gemini? Or you could be giving this energy to someone that you've never given before. Like, you showing them how to organize things. You showing them how to, put their money where their mouth is. You're showing them how to maneuver in something. But definitely taking some type of authority and making things happen with someone. Someone could be doing this for you. But this energy is like a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Also, this is someone who you are dangerously attracted to, like sexually attracted to. Like, you have to, if you're a female, you got to cross your legs when they come in the room, because it's just, that's how powerful this person's aura is. It could be because of who they are. Sometimes people, status does have an effect on the way how you see a person, and that's just the day and age that we're in. So, if you're a female, they make you cross your legs extra tight, because you just be feeling things. If you're a male, they make you like, have to rearrange yourself, shift your weight a little bit. This person just knows how to get you going without trying. What else? Now, what you may have realized is that they got it like that. This came out in reverse, but they're holding back a little bit. So you may know this person to be they love to spend money. They love to invest in things. They love to buy nice things. They like to show their wealth on their arms, around their neck, in the car that they drive, in the house that they have, in the condo that they have, and their friends. But you notice that they're not really showing you that side too much, and it's because they're testing you. And Gemini, the Six of Pentacles came out in reverse because they want to see if you are here just to use them for what they have, or if you are like different as you say you are. This relationship or this connection is interesting because you don't care that they're not doing this. and you know that they're testing you. They kind of pinch at the way how they show you things because they just want to see what kind of effort are you going to put into the situation. This is not somebody that I feel like you're exclusive with as yet, but it's someone that you would definitely consider. But that little thing may have made you look at it like, yo, you might be a little bit, you know, a bit on the selfish side. Like, what's up with that? But because of the other characteristics that they have, and you see how they are with their family, and they always making sure that everything is okay. They always making sure that everyone around them is straight. Like, they're not mean and disgusting and selfish. It's just that they're not being exorbitant about it. They're just doing things in moderation, and that's not the way that they typically are. And I feel like they're doing that for a reason, because they're trying to test you. Or this could be the person that's coming towards you. I feel like they're going to give you that energy of just trying to test you. Now, Gemini, with the Magician card, I see that you are going to show a side of yourself that you're not afraid of a challenge. I feel like the universe is putting you in a position where you are very much prepared for. I feel like you have the heart to be with someone who's a little bit, you know, of a strong arm, someone who likes to take hold of a scenario. You're getting to that point where you allow them to take the lead sometimes. You're getting to the point where you don't have to blurt out everything that you're saying just because you know. You're an intellectual, and it shows. Like, you're doing that in moderation. Like, you don't have to be the loudest person in the room. You know how to tailor that. You know, you converse with conviction and purpose. And I feel like that's what's attracting this person to you. It's not anyone of a caliber that you've had before, but I feel like there's something about you that you are healing, are working on, and it's showing because you're attracting an individual that is not your normal catch. Okay, take that as you see fit. Your spirit guides also ask that you are paying attention to the cues, the nonverbal cues as well. Because just because you're being sent, or possibly being sent, someone that may be what some people may consider as high value, you still have to have common sense at the end of the day, because this is somebody who is used to getting everything that they want. So they're just used to testing the people that come into their life to see what the hell they're there for. Now, with the Four of Cups, I feel like you might get a little bit bored with that. And I feel like they are going to think it's hilarious. Because I feel like this person, they're feeling like they may feel as though they have you figured out because of what you showed them at first, not realizing that the Gemini has a ton of layers. So it's like, you're gonna play chess, not checkers. It's like, okay, show me something else. Not saying that, but in your actions. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, so I'm used to you doing this way. Show me something else, because you're not the only card in the deck type of situation. So just be mindful of what you have in front of you. Don't get frustrated and try to flutter off like you be doing sometimes, Gemini. Like, you know, oh, okay, so you're not doing it my way. That's fine, because I got other fish to fry. Don't be that way. Definitely see the situation through. Be patient with the situation and let things flow. Work your magic. The magician is here. You know what I'm saying? Be magical. That's what you do naturally. Don't be an asshole just because somebody is not giving you everything up front. You're not giving everything up front either. Ooh, and the plot thickens. The plot thickens. But they want you to eat out of their palm. I feel like for some, it's like some kind of this tension, this sexual tension. I feel like this is some kind of prowess and like some kind of this link up. It's very unique. This person could be like an undercover dom. Like, they just love dominating who they're with, but you're not the one to get dominated. Like, if anything, that might be your personality. And again, Gemini, the roles can be reversed, but this is what may be coming towards you. and you know that this person is not showing you everything right now, and you know what they're capable of showing you. So it's just like, yo, why are you penny pinching, not even penny pinching, but why are you penny pinching your energy? Yeah, penny pinching. Why are you penny pinching your energy with me? You know, like, you feel their reluctance, but they're still trying to feel you out, because sometimes, Gemini, you could be a little bit wishy-washy, yo. So let's see what else we got here. So the Page of Wands, so of course they're going to be surprising you with something. So look forward to that. Surprising you with an experience, because they feel the Four of Cups energy in you, Gemini. Like, yeah, I got him right. I got him right where I want him. She could be saying that, or he could be saying, I got her right where I want her. You know, because they know that, they know how they're playing their game, you know. And it's not necessarily a game, even though the Magician is here. I would say it's a little bit of a game, but it's like a fun game, because they're really into you. I feel like their conversation sometimes doesn't appeal to you, because what you think is that they rely on you to carry the conversation, because they just want to see where your mind is. But in actuality, they just want to see what you want. Like, if you're courageous enough to ask for what you want, to be you in front of them. And they don't necessarily get that a lot. They get people that come around them and just say what they want to hear, and they just want to see if you're just going to be who you are in front of them. So they are testing you. That should be pissing me off sometimes. Now, there's a couple pages here. Now, we got a couple pages here. They may have a couple kids, Gemini. All right, they may have a couple kids. Or they may be a Gemini too. They may be a Gemini too. And this may even be a same-sex connection. But there's a few ways that this could be working out, because with the Page of Swords, that's just the energy of someone who has so many ideas, someone who is just taking advantage of the moment and loving intellectual conversations and experiences, and just being adventurous and not afraid to take risks. And I feel like they may have a couple kids, or you may have a couple kids, Gemini. Why are the pages here? There's a couple kids that may not be here right now. Kids might be going off to some kind of... That's so interesting. So this person has a couple of kids. They might be like, you know, adolescent. So this might be like a mature person, like someone who's like really mature. I don't like to call people old. They got a couple children. And that's so strange. Like, the children is getting sent off somewhere. What the hell? That was random as shit. Six of Cups. Interesting. Yeah, kids is involved with this somehow, but how? How is this? How do we get, how the fuck would, how? How do we get here? They may think that you remind them of, this could be your personalities, Gemini. They feel like you're two people in one. And they just feel like you're pure entertainment, and you remind them of someone from a previous relationship. And I think that they're testing you because they want to see what the difference is between you and someone from the past. But there's a couple kids here. There's some random kids too. Be careful about that, Gemini. It might be a couple kids that they may have that they're not mentioning. Jesus, what the hell? That went left. That went left as hell. That they trying to leave a relationship with somebody who got kids, or they may be like a single parent. They take care of a couple kids and they're leaving behind a life. So they may be somebody that's recently divorced. They may not even have told you about that part, or in separation from somebody. Hell nah, Gemini. Two of Swords. Oh, and that's gonna leave you with We're having to make the decision if you want to deal with kids. That's why the Six of Swords is here, because you're going to have to make the decision to decide if you want to deal with kids, or you just caught up because this person is like showing you a side to yourself, to them, that you're unfamiliar with, but you like it. But you're getting bored with the fact that they're kind of holding back a little bit, and this could be why they're holding back, because they have a situation that they're buying time with, and they don't want to tell you everything all at once because they feel like they're gonna scare you off. So it might be some. Why is the Magician here? I don't want to say that's what it is if that's not what it is, but that's what it looks like. That certainly is what it looks like. So they're working on getting more information on something that they're going through. Like learning more information about some kind of situation that they're in. And they don't want to, that's why they not going ham on you like that yet, Gemini. It's not because they don't want to. It's because they got some kind of situation that they tied up in a little bit, and you showed them some kind of bomb ass energy. That's why the Six of Pentacles at first, Gemini, I don't like to read reversals. I just don't. But the Six of Pentacles came out in reverse, and I just felt compelled to read it that way. And it was like someone drawing their hand back, or someone losing something, like they're losing money on a situation. And it's not because they can't afford to, but it's just something that they're not, I'm gonna leave this reverse. It's something that they're not talking about with you yet, because the connection may be so new, and that's why they're testing you, because they're trying to see if they can trust you to talk about it. But it's something with this Eight of Pentacles energy. This is an energy of taking action on learning something new about a topic. So they may be trying to learn more about a situation that they're in, and they don't want to pull you into this, and you're just sitting here bored. Like, you're not bored with them in general, but it's just something that you sense in the energy, like you're holding back something from me, and I want to know what it is, but they're not ready to disclose this to you yet. That's what it is. Or this is going to happen in a connection that's coming to you, Gemini. That is some interesting shit. So somebody coming through that's going to like just make you feel like you're the person, you're that guy, or you're that chick. You know what I'm saying? But they coming with, I wouldn't even consider it baggage. I won't consider it baggage because they have it under control. The thing is, this is a person that's very personal about their business. They don't like to disclose their plans unless they know what is going on, and they don't like to talk about this is not the type of person, like, you know how sometimes you be seeing people on they get some good news, and the first thing they do is they blurt it out, like, yup, I'm finna be rich. Yup, I just signed the contract, and that shit was signed with a pencil, and nothing is finalized yet. This is not that kind of person. They're very calculated, and that's how they got their wealth, and this is how they are. And you are somebody that is like helping them to see beyond their situation. So you're like borderline, you're a little bit like entertainment for them. Like, you're magical to them. So that's why they're not really trying to show you that there's one little thing they're not showing you yet, and they're waiting for the right moment. That moment, not so sure. But there's a couple kids that's involved. It could be that they don't want to show you their children. They don't want you to know that they have kids as yet, because they want to be able to trust you, because there's a situation that they're leaving. They feel that you may even judge them based on the decisions that they're making, and you don't really know enough about the situation, because Gemini, you know how you be jumping to conclusions because you're very intelligent and you can see things from a 360 view, and sometimes you got that Queen of Swords energy. So they need you to be on that King of Swords energy. You know, just be discerning and not so quick to wham, damn, 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 because they're not on that. They real cool, calm, collected, and they will strong arm the fuck out of you. Not physically, I would hope not, But I'm just saying, they would strong arm you with their presence. They not on that. This is somebody that's very strong willed, and they just want to know that they can trust you. And that's why there's something that they're not telling you yet. And it's not something that's this, it's not, you could lie by omission, but they just don't feel like they're ready to tell you as yet. And when they do tell you, you're going to have to make a decision with the Two of Swords to decide if you want to keep going with this connection, because y'all not in this relationship yet. This is the like courting stage. Y'all just dating. You know what I'm saying? I had got into an exchange with somebody earlier on Threads about dating versus talking. And to me, it's the same damn thing. You talk when you date. I'm an adult. You feel what I'm saying? If I'm going out with you, you invite me out somewhere and we're not exclusive, we're going on a date, right? But I am not in a relationship with you. So I may be going out on other dates with other people, because a date dating is basically an evaluation of a potential partner. And then you can decide, okay, I want to be with you, and now we can be exclusively dating. But the dumbass that I was explaining this to just took it to the left and ran with it. But that's in this situation, I guess that's why that conversation had to happen earlier, is because you're dating this person, but not exclusively, right? So you are going to get information from them. The pages are here as messengers, and they could be here as children. But I feel like they have a couple kids in their life. They come with a couple, they got a couple kids tied, and you might have communicated, something about kids, or not communicated something about kids, something about your views on children. I don't know, these children, they're not babies, that's for sure, but they exist and they're there, okay? So, wow. Interesting stuff. So you're gonna have a decision to make. And then the Fool is on the bottom of the deck. So once you make that decision, it's gonna be a new start. So it's either gonna be a new start where you have a fresh leaf with this person and it's gonna feel like fresh air. Then you're gonna come up out of this Four of Cups energy, and y'all just gonna be cooling, probably on some, just like, it's a better feeling when everything is on the table. But this person just feels like they need to be able to trust you. This is so interesting. Oh my God. Oh my God. All right, well, let me pull an oracle card and close this reading out. Very interesting stuff. Interesting. It could even be a person coming in from the past. Gemini, a person coming in from the past trying to give you an ultimatum, even though they've been gone too. Like, they've been gone because you haven't been hitting them up. And I feel like you're looking at this situation a little bit like you got blessed with this situation, but cursed at the same time, because you're like, it's always some shit. It don't never be straight up. It's always some shit. But it's not nothing for you to trip about or to feel like you're being plagued with. You have to look at this as a blessing. It's just an experience, and it could turn into something beautiful if you just live in the moment and be open to a perspective other than your own. That just flipped over. See, free yourself. It's time to take your life back. Free yourself from any ideas that you had, that you thought how your life is supposed to be. You're not supposed to be any specific way aside from what your heart desires. You know what I'm saying? So if this situation becomes too much for you, when you find out, if this person even opens up and tells you about this, because you're getting a sneak peek about what's happening, they may not even communicate this shit to you. Free yourself. You're not stuck. Don't be stuck in this Two of Swords energy, like, damn, looking at the glitz and the glamour of the situation and seeing how this person can change your life and this, that, and the third. Free yourself from that idea, because if it's not something that coincides with what you want and your standard of living a fulfilling and problem-free, drama-free life, then let that shit go. Especially if you feel like they're taking too long to tell you. You're sitting there like, yo, what is it that you're not telling me? I feel it. At first, I thought it was something that they was penny pinching, like they wasn't like spending as much bread on you or whatever the case may be. But what they're not doing is they're not giving you enough hardcore, tangible information about themselves. And there's a part that's missing. And I'm going to pull another oracle card. Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. So if you have somebody in your life that's like looking from the outside in, and you think that they might be judging you or saying, you know, like you might give them the side eye, like, you know, they never had this situation before, they never had this experience before, but they've never crossed you before, but their advice is just getting on your nerves, just go ahead and listen to it. Not saying to apply it, but just have an open mind. But this situation is pretty unique because this is a new person, and new people be coming in and fucking up shit as soon as they get here. Like, bro, you even come with no goddamn instructions. You ain't come with no warning label or nothing. You just come up in here blowing paper everywhere, and now you confused. But don't be confused. It's as straightforward as you see it, right? Let the person know when you have that moment, because there is going to be a moment where you're going to have that clarity when you decide to actually take the blind off and say, you know what, I really dig you as an individual. I dig the time that we spend together. I dig the places that we fly to, or I dig the places that you take me to. And I love that I could be myself around you, but I feel like something is missing. I feel like you're not telling me something. And I feel like there's a couple kids involved. There's something involved with these 2 pages. Or it could be that somebody's away at school. It's just some interesting shit. It's just like somebody is away, and they're not talking about it, and it's because it's tied to something that they're not yet ready to talk about yet. Don't wait around too long if they're not being honest with you either, Gemini. But I don't see any lies here. I don't see anybody not telling. No, I don't see anyone telling any lies at the moment. I just see that somebody is just omitting information because they are trying to make sure that they are trusting you, and you can be trusted. Okay, so I hope this reading resonates with someone. We clearly saw how this shit went left quick. But take what resonates and leave behind what doesn't. It's still some good advice and some jewels up in here. Okay, share the video to share the wealth. Turn on post notifications. Click like to show love to the video, which in turn shows love to the channel. Subscribe to the channel, join the channel membership, because I give out free readings and you get your special membership badge, you get access to locked videos, you get discounted merch, you get all kind of shit. Just look at the list of shit that you get when you click join on the channel membership. Nonetheless, I appreciate y'all for vibing with a goddess, and until next time, love and light, tribe.